51% of us got involved in our community poll and said that Manchester United would win the 3 points on Sunday. Everyone else said that we were deluded. Who are deluded now? Get involved with your comments on that match in the comment section and smash that like button because it's 2-2 for Manchester United. Your reaction to that game?
Ruben Amorim told us all the players were ready, and my God, were they ready. Straight off, and we got that goal. Unbelievable. But let me tell you, that was a fantastic game of football. It had everything.
Eyebrows were raised before the game. Sesko on the bench, Harry Maguire, Delo brought in. What was your thoughts on that?
I had thoughts of like, oh no, why has he picked him? Why has he picked him? But listen, your full credit to Ruben Amorim. He outsmarted Arne Slot. Arne Slot said before the game, I'm not sure what they're going to do. Bringing Mason Mount into the team and taking Sesko off, lots of people had doubts. But I'll tell you what, right through the game, they stuck together, they fought, and my God, there were some heroes out there today. Kuna, Ahmad, Maguire, what a goal. It killed the Scousers. Fantastic. Knees. They were on the knees. But let me tell you, my stomach in that second half, what a roller coaster.
Got off to a great start with Mbeumo. Was it inside a minute, 2 minutes? And you're seeing him and especially Ahmad in that first half going at Kirkes every single time.
Every time Ahmad went at him, I thought he had an excellent game. He got booked in the second half, should never have been booked. And I look at it there, he give it to Bruno. Give it to Bruno on a plate to make it 2-0. I thought Fergie there at half-time laughing his head off. Well, we would have been laughing if that had gone in because we were thoroughly deserved going at least 2 goals ahead of Liverpool. We outplayed them. Liverpool didn't know what to do. That first half, I thought United controlled it from the back, the midfield, in every position. Thoroughly deserved that first half.
Yeah, I thought Manchester United could have scored 3 goals in that first 30 minutes. Yeah. We did ride our luck as well. With Gakpo, I think it was, hitting the post twice in that first half. But something me and you picked up on early, and that was from the start, going long from the goalkeeper. But it was about winning them second and third balls, wasn't it, today?
Yeah, it went long, but I tell you what, it did bring confidence into the team. You could see that Le Mans. Every time the ball's going there, they were fighting for the second ball, putting Liverpool out of their rhythm. They'd never had control of that first half. United was always on them. And I thought the way Mbeumo, Ahmad, Kuna fought for it, running, backing up, coming back. At times there, they were 5, and then everyone else just seemed to be there with 1 player up. I thought the tactics, Ruben Amorim today, 100% got it right. But the players were up for it from the first minute, and it was just absolutely spot on.
You've got to admit, in past previous games, when changes start getting made at Manchester United, things look a little bit more open where they don't look as disciplined. What did you think about when the changes were made in the second half and Liverpool made a few themselves?
Look, I've got to look at it. Never mind the changes. That start of the second half, from the first minute to the last, it was shaky at times. Oh, we was just going absolutely mental. My stomach is still turning now. And I look at it and it was frantic and everything. But it made the game. Yeah. It made the game. It was a typical, like the old days, Liverpool, Man United, going for it, back and forth, back and forth. United had opportunities. Liverpool had opportunities. And I just look at it there. When them changes come in, right, Casemiro, he's gone off. Well, he got booked because of a poor pass to him, and he had to commit himself. Yeah. I felt sorry for Ahmad going off, but Liverpool, they threw the kitchen sink at it, and it was just so open. Both sides never took control of that second half. Once them substitutes were made, it was back and forth. And then at the end of the day, when he just came in there with that goal, that Maguire goal, it was unbelievable. But I have to point out, Gakpo, 3 times he hit the post, and he also missed an open header. Now, tough luck, that's the way football goes, but I thought United took it to Liverpool. I thought they were solid, they hung in there, and it was desperate times there. There's no 2 ways about it. Desperate times, but you're at Liverpool, and we're fighting to win our second game on the trot, which sounds absolutely mad, and we've just smashed Liverpool. Now, I say this to you, where was he? Where was he? You know who I mean, Salah. Where was he? He was nowhere. A player there just took him out, especially that first half, right? Took him out. The low, and who slagged the low? All of us slagged the low, but he took him out and Shaw backed him up. But all the way through, I was surprised he got moved, Delow, kept him on the pitch. Didn't have the greatest of second halves, but he worked and worked like everyone else. But Salah, nowhere. Gakpo, for me, was the threat. He was the threat. And in the post 3 times, you have to say you're unlucky. But that's football. United deserved it. We won the game. We got the 3 points. And now we move up the table.
Big decision from Ruben Amorim as well, taking Bruno Fernandes off. A lot of people out there do actually regularly say to either drop Bruno Fernandes from the starting 11 or start taking him off through the game. And it was a big decision, I thought, to take him off and bring Kobbie Mainoo on, especially when the kitchen sink was being thrown at us by Liverpool.
Well, he gets called, and we've called him for his in-game management using the substitutes in the second half. But the biggest move of the lot was before the game, putting Mount in the team and not having Sesko. But fair play, and you've got to applaud Ruben Amorim for taking Bruno off. He was like all over the place, but he wasn't connecting with the ball. He was mispassing and all that, and he wasn't doing anything, pushing the team forward.
Yeah, I'd say from the 60th minute on. I think before that he was having a fantastic game, but I think it was from a free kick they originally had, and they got mixed up, didn't they? And from there, he never really found his rhythm. But what an assist, though, to Harry Maguire first time. But he then made the right decision, Amorim, in bringing it off, because you could see him blowing out of his backside.
No, it was the right decision to take him. He was blowing, yes, and he did have a good game up until like the 60th minute and that. Yeah. And I thought to myself, you know, Bruno's got to go. We was talking about, and I'm sure many of you were, but there was 1 or 2 players there, and you thought, oh, here we go. But then the changes made, and you're thinking, then there's more changes to be made. Lenny Yoro coming on, and you're thinking, oh, no, he's doing all that again. But it was the right thing to do. Lenny Yoro, when he came on, got stuck straight in there, 1 or 2 headers and that. But I still see Maguire at the back, fighting, winning them headers. Up front, coming at the back, he was commanding at the back, and there were some special players out there today, and I mean for the hard work and the fight, and that's what that game was all about. It was sprinkled with some stardust, but my God, what a stardust day. The whole week now, I'm going to absolutely enjoy it. We're only, believe it or not, and some of you might not believe it, we're only a few points off the top 4. I cannot believe I'm even saying that, but hey, Man United thoroughly deserved that away at Anfield. Liverpool piling it on in the second half, as you expect. 4 up front, 2 in the midfield in that second half, and they piled it on, and United outfought them. They stuck to the task, and that's what it's all about. Hard work. We've criticised these players for, but they all was up for it today from the very first minute.
Yeah, we rode our luck at times today, but every team's got to do that when you come up against Liverpool at Anfield. You look at their record in the Premier League. I think before today, the last time they were beat in the Premier League at Anfield was Nottingham Forest last season, but I thought Cunha today, I mean, what a player we could actually have on our hands. I mean, when Bruno Fernandes does come off there, you're looking for your talisman, a player who can take the heat and the sting out of the game. And I thought he'd done that superbly in the last 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, when Bruno went off, you seen Cunha there. He was battling, he was fighting at the back. There was some trickiness, but also going forward. He kept running and running. I thought Mbeumo was slowing down a little bit, but he didn't have his partner, Ahmad. Ahmad had gone off and the tactics had changed. But I just look at it overall and I say to myself, going to Anfield, an absolutely fighting performance, and no one believed it. I thought I was deluded, right? But that team changed my mind today. I'm not deluded. They fought, which I thought they would fight for it, and I thought the opportunity there was there to take on Liverpool today. A couple of losses to what they'd had, and I thought the players aren't getting in their rhythm. But in the second half, Liverpool got in the rhythm. There was opportunities, but United held on. But I have to give a special mention as well to Lemans. I thought right throughout the game, his footwork with the ball at his feet was excellent. His distribution, what he was told to do was push the ball up, and the players pushed up with the ball. I thought tactically, he outdone him today. Amorim outdone Arne Slot, and for about 60 minutes, they were all over the place until they just give it all out attack. But United held firm. Shaky for the second half. First half, dominated it. And don't start moaning to me, Liverpool fans, oh, we hit the post so many times. The ball has to go in the net. We've missed loads of chances. Look at Bruno's chance. That was a goal all over it, and he missed it.
Mentality today as well, to come away from Anfield with the 3 points. A lot's been aimed at these Manchester United players. By myself, you and a lot of yous out there, that when the going gets tough, United fold, but they didn't do today.
No, they didn't do today. They stayed firm and they created plenty of chances. I've not looked at the stats and that, right? But you just got to look at it and say to yourself, they were solid. United was solid under tremendous amount of pressure, and every player worked for them. And I've not been able to say that for a long time about a Manchester United side, where they all worked for 90 minutes, or the 60 minutes they were on the pitch, or the 75 minutes they were on the pitch. Every player fought for each other. So there's nothing wrong inside that dressing room. Amorim told us before the game, right? The players were up for it. So for me, we can dismiss any talk now of like unrest inside that camp, because them players didn't just play for Manchester United. They played for themselves and they played for the fans, something we've demanded. And Liverpool, what can I say about Liverpool? They ain't going to win the league. They're not good enough. They've not got it together. Amorim does... Arne Slot doesn't know what to do with that side. He's got too many players, right, for too many positions. Something we've now changed.
He won the league with Jurgen Klopp's side, gets a few players in and he doesn't know what to do. It's a full-blown crisis at Liverpool right now, and I think every single Manchester United fan should be heaping that pressure onto Liverpool, because what would it be like if it was Ruben Amorim in his place?
I told you before the game, United get solid at the beginning of the game. It's a Sunday, it's 4:30, and I've seen it many, many times, right? That atmosphere, you old Liverpool, and dead on 28 minutes, the Man United fans were singing, where's your famous atmosphere? And it was right. They were sat there, they were ill, and they deserved to be ill, because they should have been, United should have been out of sight at half-time, okay? But where's your famous atmosphere now? It's gone, and you know you're in trouble, and it's not because of me United fans saying it, and they like what we do with you. United, Liverpool don't like each other. I'm telling you, you're in trouble, and United are back. They are back.
That atmosphere, the famous one, is a myth at Anfield, and a lot of us know it, whether you support United or any other football team out there. But the biggest test are still to come with Manchester United. Let's keep that mentality of what we've seen and the aggressiveness from minute one here at Anfield today going into the next games, and let's see where we end up. 2 points off top 4. I think we stand right now. Let us know what your thoughts and opinions are on that match in the comment section, and smash that like button. Manchester United under Ruben Amorim finally win 2-2. Thank you.